case, I'm gonna be doing some payload. I don't play a lot of payload, but payload is okay for me because it's basically attack and defense except you're pushing the card. This means there's less to do. It's mainly focusing on keeping the card. Normally, my focus is always in this is just to keep the card moving. Or stop it, in that case. Gold Rush, payload. Depends how many engineers you have. I notice that these maps tend to, for some reason, stockpile a large amount of NGs. I don't know why many teams seem to do this, but this is... You think engineers... I feel like a lot of engineers turn up on these maps. You get a lot of people playing engineer. I don't know why. It just... I mean, it's obviously helpful to stop them from doing things, but jeez. Why so many NGs? Why so many NGs?
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Since there's spy, he's obviously going to need help against the engineers. Help, I'm just watching him to make sure nobody tries to backstab him.
Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See, if we can turn this into a tier 2. Oh, damn it. You know what? Screw it. I'm actually gonna get the gunslinger out, now that I think about it. I'm gonna go gunslinger engineer this time. Minis going up. I'm just gonna... I think I'll spend more time being gunslinger engineer on payload. See, I'm combat engineer. That's just how I'm gonna play. Because even on defense, I don't really do that well with them. Oh, I'm gonna do better on payload if I'm going not to help my fellow engineer out, even though there's technically 3 of them on this map, to help my fellow NG out, it's better for me to actually go and play combat and try to slow down the enemy's forces while he sets up his stuff. I tend to do that better. I think that's a better way for me to support engineer here, particularly since there's 2 of them. Mini going up, Mini going up, Mini going up, and me just payloading the crap out of this guy. getting him out of the road, and then killing Medic, who seems to be running around here. Like I said, I built minis for a reason. They tend to do much better than big sentries, and they tend to be just more annoyances. But they do help, believe it or not. Minis sometimes do more damage than big guns. For the exact reason of why the heck did he put his gun that close to mine? I did not put his gun there, he did. Now I'm moving it. Spy near spawn! Got him. Gunslinger, punch, 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 punch. It's not designed to repair those, that's why. It's not designed for those guns. I need the dispenser to heal up myself. Not to do damage to anything, just to repair the damn thing. And I'm gonna upgrade it too, since this thing seems to be not very high leveled. It needs some upgrades. Damn it! Upgrading sentry. Jeez. I'm trying to repair this. I believe there is a demo and medic up here. Yeah, but I was busy killing it, trying to kill him at least. I have a mini sentry around, which is designed to help defend the big sentry, but I obviously haven't had a chance to move it. Probably wasn't the best idea for me to go Ubering on him, but whatever. I'm gonna go in and start. Like I said, I play better combat engineer than I probably do play normal engineer. The way I build my loadouts tends to fit more combat engineer. But, you know, I do build other, like, he does that, and I'm gonna go in and help with the building of the sentry, killing of the friggin'. You see, I'm a combat engineer, like I said. I play combat engineer, and then he friggin' stops that. Oh, friggin' sticky bombs! Okay, to be fair, that's probably my fault for thinking I could stop him with just that. But I tend to be a pretty combat-heavy engineer, as NGs go. Did he not hear that? I heard that quite clearly. Friggin' hell, repair your teleporter entrance, you stupid... Oh god, what the heck is going on out here? Somebody has a spy and I don't trust him with my... Trusting what's going on around here, so I'm getting out the front area and trying to build up defenses. Rather build a friggin' mini in order to stop the cart. Ow! Ow! How's he build a tier 3 gun up there? Killy doogly. Yeah, I don't care what you're doing, I can't allow that, I can't. I can't allow the enemy team to build a sentry gun that friggin' close. On a friggin', I don't care who you are, that is not acceptable whatsoever. How the heck do we allow them to build that gun there? Whatever. You know what? We only have one heavy on the team. That's going to be good enough on defense. One heavy is good enough on defense as long as you have everyone else working together to hold off the enemy team. You really want a few engineers, and I know at least I'm being gunslinger engineer over normal. I'm being combat engineer to try and report the enemy team. I'm trying to put us on pressure and but running away when things get tough. When things get rough, I'm gonna build a mini here. Well, so if something goes wrong, they still have to contend with my mini and me. I'm warning you, soldier. Like I said, I am dying here, but I'm doing combat duties. Essentially, I just have my little mini sentry just standing up around the cart area. But if something goes wrong, they have to deal with that. Which is not a bad thing. My mini sentry being in the road. Oh, it blew up. Who cares? I built another one. Always build another one. Like I said, and I am a good combat engineer when it comes to using this. I can generally kill off another player with this. Like I said, I am basically as combat ready and as good at being at the front as the heavy is. So don't underestimate me for a friggin' second. In fact, he went straight for me. Which is not a bad thing. Underestimating a combat engineer is really stupid. I am a good combat engineer, like I said. I throw myself into the combat engineering pretty well. I think I'm better at combat engineering. I shouldn't have had to play normal engineer unless my team doesn't have a normal engineer, because seriously, there's probably 500 other people who do that better. But I say I'm a decent combat engineer running in with my friggin' pump action shotgun that has like 50,000 shots on it. Enough firepower to turn your enemy team into mush. I play a nice surprise attack for someone who's not prepared for it. Not prepared for you to be there. Hey! Hey! Hey, a soldier! I am a spy. The car's not moving. I'm just checking up here, seeing if anybody's heading up this way. And I am doing well. I am doing well. I am pump-axing the shotgun out of this shit. And anybody who gets close... And we win! And I am combat engineer. I'm pretty sure everybody else is going to change, but I think I might play a few rounds with just combat engie. I haven't played a lot of combat engineer, and I haven't gotten some time, so... On a blue team, this is probably the best I'm going to do as engineer. With my gunslinger... And, hey, I'm playing the better NG. Like, you're gonna build a teleporter that's in a tier 3 sentry, I'm building minis all over the place. That is my job as engineer on this team. I'm playing serious engineer who's gonna help push. And, because I can always put up little sentries all over the place. Which is gonna annoy the hell out of anybody who's got a brain. It's gonna get annoyed. And you see, this is why I'm here. Is to build up the... That guy's a spy and you know it. Heavies should push out the front, while people are... and out the sides, but people like me should be kind of going out the sides. Damn, there's a whole bunch of stickies. Like, they literally almost camped us out there. Even to the point of getting up, I ran straight for the cart. Trying to push it in for a few moments. Get up there. Friggin' set on fire! I didn't get the health pack fast enough. I was too busy trying to be combat. But whatever. I'm dead. I'm not trying. I'm just trying to help. Yeah. Playing a few maps of supportive engineer. Even on offense, I can play NG, so it's not like I can't do that. Just knowing how to use him effectively is key. Get a mini up somewhere is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with me trying to get a mini up somewhere. Why is it me as the engineer trying to push the cart? That I technically should not even be around here. Why is it the engineers are the first people to push the cart? Honestly, why is this my job? I should not have to do this because I should be back shooting people, and even combat engineers should not be doing this. Jeez. My mini's not doing much, so I'm gonna go back and grab it and bring it up. There's not much point leaving my mini all the way back here. It's literally the equivalent of just leaving a gun behind it. It's no point. You're coming with me. I'm gonna put you somewhere where I can use you effectively. Even if it's just up somewhere small and insignificant, it's gonna help to friggin' deal with what he was trying to push around. I'm gonna put my mini sentry up somewhere. They're not expecting me to be back here, that's the thing. I'm just kind of being harassment. Like I said, harassment. I can come around that back point with my telly, with having a mini right out of there, and just go, yeah, I'm annoying now. I'm very annoying to deal with. So what? He's just gonna... What is he even sapping it for? Equivalent of just there to be, really. He'll always just build another one. Literally. It's literally there for the sheer point of building one. I mean, really? You think that was even effective? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Just how ineffective that was. Let's put that into perspective. I'm literally out the back here, just popping at you a little bit and being generally annoying. And like I said, even a good spies and everybody just hanging around here and being a pain in the neck is generally the most effective strategy for combat engineer. Because, I mean, what are you gonna do against this guy? You're literally a guy who's just annoying the crap out of everybody and trying to kill them as quickly as friggin' possible. Yeah, they have to stop to kill me. That is their biggest thing. They have to stop and kill me. It's not like they don't have time for this. On top of everything else they got to deal with, I'm just another thing they don't need to deal with. On top of all of that. And that is the key to what I'm doing here. I don't have to push the cart. In fact, I probably get the least points out of anybody. What the heck are they even doing here? Heck, I probably die more than everyone in this map. This should have been over. I think it is time I move that gun up. Move that gun up, because it's not doing anything here. I need to move that gun up. But, you know, you see what I'm kind of trying to do here, right? Mini is support. At the end of the day, I'm trying to be the supporter, not trying to be the winner here. I'm literally not gonna kill a whole bunch of people. I'm probably not gonna do a whole lot. But, you know, I haven't done a lot of this. Oh. Since I'm gonna play Combat Engineer, I might as well tear this up and then I'll carry my sentry. Because I don't really need them that much metal, I'm gonna be honest. Might as well gunsling this up, like, a bit. Yeah. That's our job, right, guys? The power of the gunslinger, my friend. You be the engineer to... Basically, the gunslingers when you need... The engineer needs an engineer to support his engineering. Basically, that's literally your job down to the T. But this gun is there to stop them from, well, camping out our spawn. That's what minis are for, is to stop people from A, camping out your spawn, and B, being annoying. I have not even tried to do anything about that, but freaking turn those things into... Get rid of those. Pop, pop, pop. Poppy, 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 poppy. Pop, 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 pop. So, yeah. Essentially, this is what I'm going for here, is trying to freaking... Damn it! How are they getting up here? Shouldn't this be how are they even allowed? Are they actually allowed up here? I thought this place was safe. Okay, apparently I was wrong. And that's why I'm playing Combat Engineer. Oh my god, we don't have a heavy. I might want to change, to be honest. Yeah, I need to change. We're lacking firepower, and that is a real bad thing right now. No. But I will push it, even if I have to stick my entire fat body on it. Push, you stupid box! Spy! Saw that. Don't like spies. In fact, I hate them. So bad. Much. Killing him. Killing NG. Kill NG and soldier. Soldier's dead. Pushing cart. I mean, really, this is the thing. If you are a player, don't ever be too close to that. It's generally just gonna screw you over. Don't ever let that... Oh, crap. Yeah, I was not expecting that. Really, soldiers? Then, oh, come on, team. That was a pathetic display of garbage right there. This guy is clearly not one of us. It's like, really, was that even a contest of you not being one of us? What the heck? I just saw a sentry get tapped, and then I saw a pylon on it. Like, dead wrong. Freaking... not falling for that. He was dead wrong, and then he died. He was an idiot. And he thought I didn't see it. Which I did. Yeah, I did see that, by the way. Don't try to hide it. I saw it. Whoa. But the spy clearly didn't see me. That spy clearly was an idiot because he did it in front of everybody else. Generally, you will take out taking out the heavy's not the biggest issue. It just means it got one less person to draw attention. But since I respawn fast, and dying for that, it's not worth it because I'm going to respawn like 2 seconds. You're not going to respawn. You're going to take half an hour. This is another thing. By building a sentry here, no, they have to eat that sticky. Destroying stickies and killing people. Generally a pretty good rule of thumb. Damn sticky gun bombs all over this cart. Particularly if there's any crit stickies. Even more annoying. But that's not the problem. Damn it, Zebra! I'm sick of him. I really am. What the heck was going on there? Seriously. Okay, a spy should not go up to an engineer if the engineer sees them and then could just whack their sentry guns. Nice market gardens. Okay, where the heck am I?
this doctor!
Not expecting us over this side, were you dumb me? And once again, I left their medic unexposed, so kill that, kill you, push your cart. Alright? Bye-bye. Spy? Really, Spy? Of course he killed me. Not surprised. I died. Not big surprise. But usually not my job, but oh, who's friendly? I have not seen Pikers. I don't think I've even killed him because I have not seen him. Honestly, I have no idea who that guy even is. I'm gonna pop out here and I'm gonna go down again. This way this time. What the? He's gonna probably head back, so I'm gonna watch. I'm watching carefully to stop him from sapping or anything.
Attention. 5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission. Why is this arm not moving?
I spy this my little eye!
Explosives!
Thank you, doctor!
I need to do something about this. Seriously, this is getting annoying now. Pushing cart, ending this map now. Getting away from it because it's gonna explode.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Annoy them with the mini. Annoy them with the mini. It's gonna really put them off their game if they have to deal with that. There.
You're alright, Doc.
Dealing with the mini sentry is gonna put them off, I have a feeling.
Mission begins in
We don't need a good heavy on this map, we need a couple of good solid engineers. I'm going mini to be kind of a distraction, so that whoever the bigger engineer is... Seriously, turn that into a tier 3 gun. What's the point of a tier 1 gun? What kind of engineer are you? I don't care what you're doing. The point of that is not to do that.
5, 4, 3.
I have no idea who's engineering that, but that's terrible. That's terrible engineering. It's a nice spot to put it, but it's terrible engineering. Because it's not a good sentry. It's not even tier 1. That is my issue with it. It should be at least tier 1. What the heck is going on here? I'm gonna take this and turn that into a tier 2 sentry, which I'm then gonna freaking build this up into tier 2. Because I'm an engineer, I know how to... that certain things need to be freaking built. Like sentry guns. Need building. You know what I mean? I put the effort to turn that his gun into a tier 2 gun. Which makes it... Seriously though, they should not be struggling that much to keep this point. Really. They should not be struggling this much. If you can't push out, that is your problem. Not mine. I literally have built that tier 2 gun up by myself. It's not even my gun. But, I'm supporting my other engineer because he doesn't seem to understand engineering. It's not even my gun. But I built it up to tier 3. Why? because it needed to be built up to tier 3, because it's his gun, and it should be a higher level than 1. At that point. Seriously, how have they not got a spy out there trying to friggin' sap that garbage already? Or, no, how the heck are they camped up here? Let's push out, it's not like it's a friggin' lecture! Okay, just making sure. But seriously, I'm even gonna upgrade this again, because... Screw it. Why not? I'm gonna go through, I can always just... pump them full of bullets. What the heck's even going on up here? Seriously? The fact they're pushed up to here makes me suggest, what the heck is this team doing, and what are they on now that says that they can't stop this? Not like this is a complicated position. Literally, I'm just generally doing my job. I'm doing very little work here. Because, what's the point? They can't even get out of their friggin' spawn. Where's the sentry gun now? Gone. I don't even see what happened to it. Where did that gun go that was right next to the point? Did it explode? Because I don't remember it exploding. Wait, their sentry's down? Alright, and their sentry's outside the goddamn spawn. What are they even doing? Oh, and this is where you put a mini, by the way, not a... You should not be putting a full tier 3 sentry that close to that friggin' spawn. If they can't destroy my TV, I'm gonna be really sad. Because that just means that they really can't kill a team. Did seriously somebody just die to that? They can't even push that thing like 2 inches away from where it's supposed to be. Like, God's sakes. I literally destroyed that sentry gun, and then he obviously... How the heck? These guys suck so bad. Honestly. How do these guys suck so bad? It's not like this is a complicated procedure here. This is basic sentry setup. I just got 1 mini sentry and they've got the tier 3 and then we're just stopping them. How? We're even a man down. Come on. Look. I know some people say, how the heck are they not able to push out from this? Just build up a medic heavy Uber and then push. Could at least take out the mini right next to the door. God, somebody send out a B-spy. Literally, it's not like this is complicated. I mean, seriously, this farm's not even doing a good job hiding, to be honest. What are they even doing? The cart's over here! Then what the heck is your team doing right now? It's not complicated, it's not rocket friggin' science, it's just get out of your spawn point! God's sakes! Literally, how can they not push out yet? What the heck is this team doing? What? Ignoring the fact that they camped us in, it's like, how? Push out other way. It isn't hard. Just Uber or something. Just Uber or something. It's not that hard. I'm sorry. I don't like getting angry in this game. This game's really fun. But this team should obviously know how to push out of this point by now. See? That is... This Uber or something. It's not like I literally suggested that and they would have pushed out if they did that 10 days earlier. Because I'm not a dummy here. I know how to play this game. And I mean, maybe I should not be helping my enemy team. But if they're failing that badly, I need to give them a hand. Come on. Push the... If you can't even get the cart out of the first spawn, the team has failed. I mean, seriously. Not just failed badly. I want to see them push the bomb a little bit. If they can't even push it outside their own spawn, they should not be a team. If you can't push a friggin' cart, you have the worst team in the world. If you can't push a cart past, well, spawn, really. Basically what I'm saying here is, if you can't push a cart past spawn, you've screwed up. Really badly. It's not that hard to push a cart away from spawn. Tier 1 mini. It's not even a big gun here, I'm just putting up a little gun so the people who come over here are not going to be so easily tempted to just... I know somebody around here is not one of us, I just need to know who it is and what they're doing right now. Because somebody is not one of us here, and that is annoying me right now. Because I know we did not kill him. I don't care what you say, we did not friggin' kill him. mean, okay, an Uber outside this spawn's kind of cheap, but come on. And they're pushing. Slowly. The fact that I'm the best person on their team and they're still struggling to push, I'm just a combat engineer. Literally. How did they not push? Honestly, that was hilarious to watch. The initial part, they couldn't even get out. It was not a complicated position. Even I know how to defend. Jeez. They're pushing. And we need to stop that, obviously, but jeez. Build a tier 1. Like I said, I'm just a challenge. Remember, I'm being combat engineer here, which is generally a more offensive option. So, generally me being up front, think of it this way, you have 50 extra health on top of what your base health should be. So you have a bit more chance of being more offensive with I'm a bit more offensive with how I build my stuff. You need to be more offensive and more knowledgeable of where to build it, because it's probably going to get blown up faster than you can say. Eddie, if you just put it right in the front of them. You want it to be somewhere like this, where it's immediately around the corner. They're not going to be expecting it, and then they're going to have to bat their way out of it. Said, even though I got crocketed, with actually another disadvantage of the direct hit, it's a lot harder to hit minis with it. If the enemy has a mini around the corner, you're going to have to get around it and take a few shots. And believe it or not, that can be a difference between you winning and losing in certain circumstances. My mini is just... I'm just coming out and I'm already ready to just stop whatever the heck they're trying to do around here and freaking play a little game of cat and mouse. I get sniped a lot. That's gonna happen. But what are they gonna do? It's not like they could do anything about us. Well, they're just sitting around here. I've got my mini waiting around. That if they get to their gun, they gotta deal with 1, a sentry, and 2, a mini. The mini is just supporting the little sentry gun, stopping anything going wrong. In fact, the idea is the mini's there only to support the little gun. Like seriously, they're not even shooting at it when the big gun's getting shot at. It just adds a little extra DPS, that difference between the friggin' engineer killing somebody. How the heck's he up there? I need to go and deal with him. For starters, there's a sniper in the wrong spot, which is not helping. So I'm gonna go and crush him like a bug with my freaking... You build up your sentry, I'm gonna have my mini be annoying, as its good job is. This is job, that's literally the job of the mini, it's just to be an annoying little gun to annoy the crowd out of the opponent. It doesn't even need to get repaired, really. Literally there to break. But I do know that there was a sniper around here thinking it was okay to camp us out. Don't know where he is or how he's up there, but friggin' hell, I'm gonna go and get him. Warning sniper, incoming. Yeah. Yeah, I had enough of you. Don't worry, I got him. I got him. It's not an issue. It's not an issue. He got gotten. I just wanted to make sure. You know, you don't want that happening, right? Yeah, I stopped that sniper from getting up there. I'm impressed he got up there. Give him credit. Good sniper. But I paid attention. I saw him, I thought, well, he's going to be more of a problem if I leave him there. And if I What happened to my mini? Oh, probably somebody blew it up. Just build another one. Did I see a teleporter? Yeah, I did. I saw a teleporter. I need to do something about that. Build a mini. Mini sentry to support the bigger sentry. Captain Kickass, who's clearly named himself after, I don't know where he named himself after, but whatever. And my little mini's down there just to help with the, if some engineer's in trouble, he's got another mini to help him. What is going on? How's the cart being pushed again? Don't we keep him away from the final point? It's fine. Snipe that friggin' guy and stop them from pushing their cart like a... God, jeez, Louise. We're struggling here. Well, they've gotten too far now. Ah, crap. Somebody is clearly a spy, and I'm annoyed. But good game regardless. This game has been fun. There's been a lot to deal with. GG. 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 Good game. They've clearly won this round. But hey, I got good amount there. That was good defensive engineering. Even if that is good engineering. GG. GG. That was good. That was fun. Gold Rush. I love this map. I'm actually starting to enjoy this. Combat Engineer is perfect for this map. Go out with my ump action and my minis, and I just put a mini up somewhere. I wish I could put a few more up, to be honest. But I only have one. It's not about how many you have, it's how you use it. Hoodoo. Well. Let's see how minis work on this map. I'm gonna stick to the mini strategy. See if it becomes a little more... You know, I'm not the best engineer, but I do make a good combat engineer. Heck, even my non-combat engineer style with the big sentry goes more towards the combat engineer style. Basically, I don't do much except... Where are we going? This way, isn't it? No. How do we get out of here? Oh. Oh. Waiting for players, and... oddly enough, my pyrovision doesn't seem to be working. Let me just check what my loadout is. Pyrovision... Gibbous... Mercenary. Yeah, this is pretty much gonna be just on everything. That... Just editing and seeing if I have anything mercenary. Ghostly, Pyro, Mercenary.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
You know what to do, guys. Build mini and then go on the offense. Basically, that's literally what I'm doing here. Build a mini in some annoying spot and then go on the offense. Oh god, there's no tier 3 sentry here. That's not good, is it? There's no tier 3 sentry, but even a mini can be annoying.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Build in the center. Plant yourself on that darn point, mister.
Are they not pushing out right now? It's not like this is a complicated push. Seriously, I'm just a friggin'... All they've got to deal with is they don't even have... I don't think we have much in the way of offense. Oh, we do have 2 heavies, I guess, but... But seriously, the numbers game should make up the difference. Apparently it's not. Don't know how it isn't. Seriously, I don't know how they haven't managed to use their numbers to their advantage here, but whatever. Nobody's even noticed that the fact that there's this mini around here that's just shooting at things. Yeah! Hey, you saw it! Good for you! After about 6 minutes. I know this should be I really think there should have been someone else playing engineer than me. I'm not the best engineer, and seriously, this should be obvious why. I'm not the best. Really, that's really confusing. How they built the map. They should have the point not around the back. I think whoever designed this map wasn't the best when designing it. But whatever. Here's one of us, alright. Heading out to stop the cart. I got sniped. They're all sniper! What?! They're all sniper! Alright. But they're not gonna go anywhere with just all sniper. Wait. Just build a tier 3 sentry like a smart person. Why have you not done that yet? Jesus. This is why we need an engineer earlier. To do that, I'm just playing support on that wall. Somebody around here is clearly not one of us, and I'm not trusting anybody with that. You do that, I'm gonna put up my gunslinger somewhere. They don't realize that there's actually a little tier 3 sentry right around the corner. No man's land and engineer milestone. Flee. Like I said, I'm not a bad NG when it comes to doing minis. Like they're going, oh crap, it's a mini. They're not prepared for it being around, and like they literally have a look. And I'm out with my panic. Like I said, I'm out to panic attack somebody and then kill them. Heck, we have a few engineers now, which actually makes things easier for me. Hey, you destroyed my sentry gun, I can always build another. Literally, the thing about mini sentries, they can just build them anywhere, and they're literally quick and cheap to get up. So that anybody not prepared for one can just go. Even if they tried, they're probably not going to expect one of these. These little gun things, they may not be the best, but damn it, they're a real nasty little surprise to see. They're hard to hit, and they're funny little things to hang around with. I'm just going to put this here, so that they're going to have to deal with it. They come through this way. It'd be surprised for them to try to run around the back, just in case one of them tries to run around the back. The only people who are going to get around there are spies. So, yeah. And even though I don't have a lot of metal, I'm going to repair with what metal I have, because nobody else has. And that's good engineering, cooperative engineering. I'll just put a few bullets around the back. Look at how confused these guys are. This is my mini just being right there. Ha ha ha. Mini for the rescue, right? They think, cooly wooly, right? Yep. The power of the mini compels you. Oh, I already have one of those. Power of the mini sentry compels you. And look at it! They had to actually distract themselves from... Never, ever underestimate the power of a mini. I built more minis on this map than I do anything else, and I play a beastly combat engineer when it comes down to it. At the end of the day, I am the biggest and most beastly combat engineer you'd ever find. I think. Well, I wouldn't say I'm the most, but I say I'm a very good and beastly combat engineer if you're not prepared to deal with my combat engineering. Somebody shot me, so I'm killing him, that guy. just because we have 3 engineers doesn't mean we don't know how to use our team proper. Look, I know we have 3 engineers, but I am combat engineer being a nice little surprise for my enemy when they're not expecting it. The point of building a mini is actually to put it in some place that they're not expecting there to be a sentry gun, and then, while so that when they come through with the tier 3, they think, haha, there's nobody around, and then spam mini! Minis are designed to not be seen. Holy crap. NG, what are you doing just sitting there? Okay, that's not my fault we have one engineer who's AFK. I expect a team will never be able to... A team that's never expecting a mini-sentry somewhere will never be able to stop it. Or will at least be stalled severely by the presence of a mini. Simply for the sheer fact that they're not ready for it. And like I said, I can go in and finish off others who are not needed there. Like I said, they're around in a position where they don't need to be. That becomes a big problem. This guy's clearly just AFK being an idiot. I can tell because he's just sitting there. Now they've seen it, it's going to turn to ash pretty quickly if they don't know what they're doing, which they should. This team knows what they're doing, it's just we know what they're doing as well. Their card's honestly moving back now. I put the mini down there for a reason. It's a surprise. It's a nasty surprise for the wrong player. For the player who is not prepared for that, it's a nasty little surprise to push through this area and then find, oh, there's a little gun. It's not a big gun, and that's the thing. Because it's small, it's never seen and not often predicted to be somewhat. This is a reason why I hang it around. It just kind of is there to surprise someone who's not expecting a gun to be around. It's a mini gun based around not being seen. To annoy the crap out of whoever thinks is a decent engineer. A good engineer knows when sometimes a mini can be much more dangerous than a normal. And a good combat engineer keeps his wits about him and then is willing to throw a bigger member in front of him, but is willing to stop him somewhere. Like that. That is how that is good combat engineering, my friend. I know how to be a good combat engineer. Probably better than I do know how to be a good normal engineer. Simply because that's where my biggest strength is in combat engineering. It's where my best engineering is done. And nobody expects the combat engineer. Nobody ever expects a little mini-sentry that somebody decides to put up somewhere. It always surprises the enemy, and particularly if you consistently move it around. If it's never in the same place twice, if it's always in a slightly different or weird location, it always helps out. If your opponent is not prepared for this little gun, like here, that is another good place to put a mini because people are going to run right behind it. Suddenly, mini! Right? Suddenly, for no reason at all, mini-sentry. And there you have it. Suddenly, for no reason, mini-sentry. It will beat an opponent if they're not prepared for it, and it does turn to be quite an interesting thing to muck around with the enemy's heads. That's why the mini-sentry is good. It mucks around with the enemy's heads. Both on an offense and a defense, your mini will push your team further than anything else. You don't even need a good... Your engineering should be more... That guy looked like a medic, NG, but whatever. Medic, heavy. Whether you're on offense or defense, this guy pretty much does his job very well. You build your mini and you push out. Generally, we'll push out, find where the enemy is, whoever it is. Generally, your mini will deal with the elusive scouts that try to run around and trap the plans of everyone who tries to move around. Oh, sorry, Fat Scout Army. Yeah, you would be surprised how bad that's gonna go. Fat Scout? Ugh, jeez. Got a lot of heavy soldiers, scouts, medics. We have a team that is balanced out pretty well. A medic, two medics, to pair with the 2 heavies, both with 1s and fulls, 2 engineers, a scout. We have a good balanced team here. Not the best, that is for sure, but one that tends to work and knows what they're doing. Why has he built a dispenser right outside here? Because the first thing I'm going to do is turn that into rubble. That's my goal there, is to destroy the dispenser, and then build up a mini right outside the spawn, so that no engineers are just going to come up here and do anything stupid or surprising. That they come around here and go, oop, no, you're not camping me in my spawn, I don't care how good you are. Sniper, right. Have to deal with him, too. But the cart's being pushed, and the cart's being moved, and I have a mini up hanging up there. It's not in the best position, but it's in a position where it's not going to immediately get destroyed by anything, but it's going to have a solid effect on anybody who's unprepared for it. Oddly enough, I was more of not aiming for him, by the way. I was aiming to get their sniper who keeps popping people. I was rushing up there to kill the sniper, because seriously, snipers get annoying very quickly. And then I turned around. Is the sniper gone? Yes, sniper's gone. He's no longer hanging around. He's no longer being a pest. Oakley dokley. Fire off. Move around. This is generally where I want my mini to be. It really, the biggest thing that guy is clearly a spy. I'm gonna go and make sure that he ends up dead, because clearly he's not one of us, and I saw that. I saw that and was following him. As he was clearly invised, he does not use a dead ringer, because he was invisible. I believe you can't be invisible with a dead ring unless you died. So I'm moving this gun up to sort of be more of a surprising spot. Like so. By being here, not up so high, it's going to be a bit harder for an enemy to deal with. Okay, yeah, but he didn't get my mini. It's like he totally ignored the fact that this was even a thing, and he backstabbed me. That's great, I was honestly not sure whether he was one of us or not, but I died fairly. It was pretty hard, they didn't really... That death was not... I can always build another one. This is the thing that's stupid about a spy trying to sap a mini. As soon as they just sap it, it's back again. It's like, what's even the point? Didn't believe that. I'm not gonna fall for that the second time. Seriously, nobody fell for that. Nobody saw him. Oh well. And this is why I build mini sentries, friends, because there's not really much, it doesn't matter if a spy saps it. I can always build another one and get out pretty quickly. These things are not designed to be just sapped. There's not much point sapping one, because, I mean, yeah, it's there. It's just gonna annoy the hell out of you. That's all it does. These guns are there for the specific points of annoying the hell out of a little person who thinks that they can take it. That's the point of... Literally, it's a point of contest to just build one of these. Anywhere and everywhere. In fact, to the point of saying that it is probably much more important to even build one of these than it is to do anything else. Like I said, I was going after the spy. I got a little heavy, but I did kill somebody. Look how quickly I just annoyed the hell out of them with that. Combat Engineer is one of the most dangerous class, and I think I specialize in Combat Engineer. See, I got 8 points. I think I specialize in Combat Engineer. not as engineer, but I think when I do engineer, I think I specifically main, not as engineer, I specifically main combat engineer. Building dispensers, sentries, building minis, and then pushing forward. That is literally 90% of my job on the team, is just to push out with a mini sentry. I put a mini somewhere in the right spot and I go out and start shooting people. Believe it or not, it's actually quite effective, and it actually helps quite a bit. A good... Heck, I don't even... Plus, unlike the standard NG, you don't actually need to be on defense to really make use of it. In fact, all you need to do is have a team that requires a lot less maintenance. And as long as you it's very supportive of an offensive team. All you do is put minis everywhere. And believe it or not, keeping that up and just then rushing into combat is the best job for a combat engineer. Is to keep a mini sentry standing somewhere and then just push. And City Spy, thinking he's smart, is actually trying to stand at the friggin' point like a dumbass. Don't do that. I'm sorry for profanity. Sorry about that. I do swear sometimes. I'm not immune to it, but I try not to in my videos. It's unprofessional. It's like a job. I mean, some people find it funny, of course, but it's silly humor, really. But whatever. Okay, do you know what I was honestly gonna do? I was actually gonna build a mini, so... Not that it really means anything, but I was gonna build a mini there, just for the record. That's actually what I do a lot, is just go around building minis and push forward. I'm even willing to go out and just... spy! Plus, I'm always around to see something surprising and pay attention to the more... subtle classes and their business. Good. For some reason, thought that was a good idea, and then decided to sap it, despite the fact that literally meant it. Less than nothing to sap it. All he did was reveal his existence to me, which was dumb and stupid and really stupid. Really, literally, all he did was reveal that he existed to me, and that, my friends, was stupid and bad planning. I'm literally on your side here. I'm just building this up here to be annoying to whoever thinks that he's smart enough to pinpoint my mini sentry up here. It's literally just being there to be annoying. Honestly, if they blow it up, doesn't matter, I'll just build it somewhere else. I win and I help. They win, I help. That tends to be my good rule of thumb here. When I'm on offense or defense, I'm the combat engineer. Here I am. Flamethrower of Darkness, one who burns you, shoots you, or shoots you some more, or builds guns to shoot you, while shooting you. This panic attack is the core of my combat style as engineer. It's basically how I play. I get this. I do like the nice spinny effect of that taunt, by the way. It is cool. Nice spinny effect of the taunt. It's really cool taunt. I don't even credit. They really did well with the gunslinger. It's literally probably the best weapon. Whether you're tier 3, tier 1. But the thing is, whether you're, do you know what would be interesting? Do you know there should be an alternate for the, other than the mini? Like, you can build what's known as a, like you have the mini and the tier 3. You should have sort of the semi-mini. What the semi-mini does is, unlike the big minis, unlike the normal minis, they kind of you can build them up to tier 2. They act as a semi-mini for someone, an engineer who wants to do a bit of both, and will work. Like, they start off as a normal mini, but they have a tier up option if things go bad. That is the semi-mini. It'll be a nice, but continue up to tier 2 and sort of have an extra machine. Be like, essentially that'd be like half a tier 2 sentry. Which is not a bad gun to have because it's adaptable. In other words, it's for the engineer who wants to be able to adapt to the circumstance. Offensively and defensively adaptive. I rushed ahead of the cart, trying to fire off some bullets, oddly enough I got no kills yet, but what makes the difference is to be a distraction, allowing us to push further. That is the main job of this. I'm good at distracting and being quite an irritation on the combat field because they're not expecting me to be in a place. And it gives them one extra thing they have to shoot at as I'm building minis everywhere, and I can always quickly get back out. It's even better on offense because you quickly get out, turn your mini sentry into a tier 3, and a mini sentry everywhere, carry or outputted wherever you need it to be, and it's going to annoy the hell out of anyone who tries to deal with it. Doesn't matter, I can always build another one. It's literally there to be annoying. And it is! It serves its role as being a very annoying gun to deal with. Your mini almost acts as like the just little annoying sentry. Basically that's mini. Little annoying sentry. In a nutshell, that's the mini sentry for you. Little and annoying. But always around, always capable. Basically your minis are the nasty little gun supplies of sentry guns. Get you around and then get crazy with it. Distract the enemy, bring them out into spots, and then you generally, in general, just annoy the hell out of them. Minutes. And damn, that guy clearly should have been paying much more attention to his back. Whatever. I gotta go and build more minis. I haven't built one in a while, just simply because there's not a lot of time for it. Then I'll build one and just move it. Plus, by this, because of my weird platforming. That guy is suspicious as hell. Where did he go? That behavior is very suspicious for someone who's the sniper. That's very suspicious sniper behavior. So, yes, I'm putting this here more of as a somebody comes up here. Surprise! I'm actually up here. I better get my panic out to start. I tend to do this. I don't always get the best points, but I tend to bring my panic out. Whenever a match starts, that's the first thing I do. Bring out my panic attack and then go for it. Believe it or not, this can be one of the most annoying strategies to use, is if you get your panic attack out. Even though I do have a sometimes run out of ammunition issue. I think they're pretty clearly... Seriously, are we really that unbalanced?
In 30 seconds.
That should kill them, you know, they should make it that taunts kill you if you're on the other side. Even if you're on the other side of the door, still the same effect happens with the taunt. He's hitting it with a sign! You really want to fight, mister? Case in point, thought so. Oh god, they're fully charged! Stand back, stand back. I'm gonna wait a while until the Uber runs out. I'm gonna wait until they pop it. I haven't even popped their Uber yet, but they tore our entire team apart faster than I could say Jello. I'm not liking this. I'm backing up. Try and get out, guys. I'll literally be playing combat engineer for this player team. Push it around. Got sniped by Red Ranger. Once again, proving he's the sniper that annoys the crap out of me like usual. Because I hate it. What the heck are those idiots doing up there? I mean, honestly, those two, that full Uber pairing was literally doing nothing for like 5 minutes on my screen. They should not be doing that. How can you snipe me from there? Really? Time to go up and around in that case. Up and around. Shoot, they got a freaking tier 3 sentry out there. More reason for me to keep going out there and putting my head in the firing line. I keep getting headshot by the Red Ranger. I am literally like his points here. I'm giving him points here, but I am pushing forward. I'm grabbing this. Grab. Moving forward, moving forward. Take up a surprise position through here. You know, this is often a place I put my mini. Just, it's... None of them are expecting it to be down this path. More of the reason why I put it there is literally to... And it deters the offense from the offense. And it makes them have to go, oh, game. When you create an offense deterrent, you know, when you distract the offense even for a moment, it makes all the difference when pushing up the card. Because if they're distracted by the fact that there's a sentry behind them, by a position that's very easy to push through, by the way, very easy to get the jump on them. Like I said, I'm never pushing the card. I'm always just coming around here and playing surprise. Of course, since this has been pushed up here, now it is no longer. It is expected that we are up here. Now, what's the bet that if there's not a sentry up here, I'm gonna build one here? Oddly enough, why? Because I can. I'm just telling the sniper from dealing with his job. Not people don't like mini sentries, or engineers who use them for that matter. What the heck?
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Are they really gonna try that? With my mini here and all these guys is doing the pump action. With my pump action shotgun, did this team really think they're gonna hold us off from that point?
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5.
Yeah, he's buggered off. He realized he was not in the right spot. Red Ranger was already aiming for my head before I even moved. And then he destroyed my sentry gun before I could even do anything. But whatever.
Building the spot.
Them coming around this way, they think, it's just NGs and pyros and shit. God damn it, but they can't, you know, it makes it very, I have a mini sentry right next to the point where they need their sentry is. And it's a good defended position to be doing that there. And now the gun's down, I can move forward. I didn't realize that was there, but now I can move.
Moving out. That air wasn't getting any lighter.
Really? How did he snipe me that quickly? Good shot. Oops. I didn't mean God shot, I mean good shot. Jeez. Good shot. Rather, that's what I meant. Good shot. Because that was a good snipe to my head right there. My noggin was exposed and he turned my noggin into coloured rain. So I'm impressed. I'm decently impressed of actually what they managed to do there with that, but I'm gonna put my sentry gun down here so that I can surprise people. Oddly enough, they're surprised with my gun. They'd be surprised to run up. The gun is sort of there to make sure they can't run up that spot. It's a good spot to put it, to be honest. It's not helping my team, but it's you know, in some ways it's not helping that much. It is keeping them from going behind. It means that a spy has to run into my sentry gun, and then they know there's a spy. Things like that, little things like that can really turn the tides. By having a mini sentry in the right spot, it doesn't even have to be doing anything in that spot. I need to move my mini forward, I think.
Sentry down.
Or build a new one. Yeah, like that happened. Because my mini fell apart. Yeah, that happened. How much I can do in this little corridor through this. Through this little gun. It is still a nice little surprise though to somebody who's not expecting there to be a little gun right around here. If they get into this room, they're gonna have to deal with it. They clearly can't see it. It's too far back. Captain Kickass was not expecting the little mini sentry to be around there. I got you, Captain Kickass. I couldn't help that. It's so easy to just have the mini sentry in the right spot. It's more helpful. And they, even if they destroy it, I'm like, so what? I can build another one. One of the biggest weaknesses of, you know, a mini sentry setup is that the biggest strength of a mini sentry setup is how the fuck do you destroy it? Look how distracting that was. Because the enemy team had to push all the way back here because they had no idea what the fuck to do, and then our entire team, they had to stop because I was just there. Really. That's literally it. I'm there and I just happened to build a mini sentry. The use of mini sentries really turns the hides of a good game, and a good engineer knows where to build it. He's not going to get the amazing kill streaks that maybe a tier 3 engineer does with his big tier 3 gun. But at the end of the day, he's going to help the team probably more than whoever else is on the team. It's going to really put the enemy into some strife because they're going to have to deal with it. When they may not have the time. You know, it puts an added strain on the enemy team not to know what they're doing. It gives the enemy team having to do some real strategic thinking and having to push around a problem they're probably not ready to solve. Oh crap. Oh well. Let's build another. Like what the heck? Your dead body provides enough metal to build one of these, meaning that killing the person who sapped it is equivalent to getting the ability to build it again. Which, believe it or not, is a very annoying thing, when you can just build an infinite gun. Build an infinitely annoying gun that could just consistently be there at any one moment. The enemy team just has to stand there and if they come past, they have to deal with it. Or not they realize, they're gonna have to deal with it, and it really gets annoying on a team that's not prepared to deal with it. Look at how my little minigun just gets me points. Because it's that. Be unbelieving how important it is to be able how to do. A good mini sentry engineer, even on an offensive team, it makes the engineer useful even on offense, because they're unprepared for essentially what amounts to being annoying. Exactly the point. And you can always build another one whenever you feel like it. As soon as you kill someone, then basically it's up. It's up. And it's there. You kill somebody. And he's got a frontier justice, which I don't ever need to use, and I'm gonna move my mini sentry up again. I'll put it in the corner. I always put it in this corner. It's simply the most annoying place to put it because it's all around. So they have to turn a full 360 degrees in order to turn that gun into ash. You know how annoying that it would be for somebody? And oh, I turned your sentry to mush. Haha! Eat it! Eat it! Fool! Look how much it was in his face. It's like, oh crud. Even if they destroy it, they have to turn around. It is a distraction for the enemy team, hoping they can... Oh, for God's sakes! Whoever's building this teleporter clearly was not smart. Go. I'm building it up. Give it a second. It'll take a while, but done. Where is the metal? I'm gonna go back in and resupply them, top it up to tier 3, and then we'll push. Punch, 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 punch. Punch. It's tier 3. Now it's gonna get me right up there really, really quickly. Now I'm out. Instantaneous. Instantaneously, I'm right here. That's what he should have done like 10 years earlier, really. Come on, team, push! Push! It's not like I'm not providing a good enough distraction for you to push all the way through. They got a whole bunch of snipers, yes, but so? Oh god, they destroyed that. That's why we're struggling so much. Seriously, team, just push. I know we don't have a heavy, but I'm doing my job as a... You know, I'm probably doing a better job than the other engineer is right now.
Building is sentry down.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
We're so close right now. Seriously, team, just push all the way out. Honest to flippin' God's sakes. Push all the way out and don't let them get close.
Ends in 30 seconds. Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm running away. Back to spawn because I know we're gonna die.
Failed.
Well, that didn't go too well. But I hope you understand the importance of this. So I'm gonna end this episode here. Seems to be signing out. I hope you enjoyed this episode.